Is Arda Güler set to leave Real Madrid at the end of the season? Well, that's what's being said according to sources. And if there is some element of truth to this, then it's really, really frustrating that one of the most promising young talents in the world is set to leave Real Madrid. And you know what? I have to put some blame partially on Ancelotti because he's not given the kid an opportunity to start. Is Arda Güler not showing the same attributes maybe in training? Is Ancelotti not favouring him? Obviously, he does favour Brahim Díaz if Bellingham's out. We saw it against Girona. That was a perfect match, I think, to play Arda Güler in the team, but he's not being given the opportunities, people. And with the return potentially of Nico Paz to Real Madrid, then you know what? We have bright talents coming into the squad. We don't want to see us losing bright talents as well, because that's the future, essentially, of Real Madrid. His attributes as a player are this. His vision is excellent. His ability to control the ball in very close proximity to other players, dribble past other players, is another attribute. His natural vision, his natural creativity, everything that he has as a player is very, very fitting to Real Madrid, especially when maybe if Bellingham is not performing to a certain standard, then we can fit in Guler. Maybe with Brahim Díaz. And this is the natural progression of how we're going to go as a team. He cannot play as a centre midfielder. That's not his style. We saw him various times playing as a 10 or outside on the right wing. And I think personally, as a 10, that's where he fits. That's where his bread and butter is, because he can scan naturally the pitch, left, right, in the centre, and maybe deliver killer balls towards, obviously, Vini, Rodrigo, Mbappe, or more. Honestly, it's just very frustrating to hear this news. I don't want to see him leave the team because... not just because of his age and how he can, be one of the future prospects for Real Madrid, but I don't think he's been given an opportunity, and it's just very disheartening to hear this. And I really like Guler, how he makes impact on the pitch. Even if he comes on as a substitute, he does make instant impact. There's no denying that, because especially with players like Modric, who can show him the reins, show him how to play in this kind of high-pressured situation. Maybe the pressure is a bit too much for him when he is playing, or if he does get a start, then I haven't seen him perform to a very high standard when he is gifted a start, So maybe that's what Ancelotti's seeing, because Real Madrid is all about giving opportunities in an instance. Yes, Mbappe was given many opportunities to get where he is at the moment. And yes, he is just in full flow. But Arda Güler hasn't been given, okay, this start, you're next starting the next game, and then the game after, and then the game after. He hasn't been given that. So that's the problem in its entirety. I think that's the real core of it, where Ancelotti is just thinking, okay, maybe you have given opportunity, but not enough. And if he is set to leave, then you know what? There's so many clubs that would actually take him. So many. And I could see a big move to the Premier League. I could see maybe a move to Serie A, like, for example, Nico Paz with Como. And you know what? If Fabregas has faith in someone like Nico Paz, then maybe he's set to bring him back to Real Madrid. That's the chance and the opportunity to be given. Obviously, he's been given a chance to start in the senior team in Argentina as well. So as a young generational talent like that, then yeah, maybe would not say dubbed as the next Messi. I don't think there is a next Messi, but with talent that can excel in a team like Real Madrid, then yeah. But we have not been really the team that can say, okay, we're going to be showcasing the younger talents on the world stage. We don't really do that. We like to favour the guys that are settled in the team. And if somebody was to leave, then maybe be given an opportunity. If someone's to get injured or suspended or, do something like that, then yeah, then they're given an opportunity. But it's very hard. It's very hard to see that. I don't want to see Arda Güler leave. And it may be a situation where we need to see him leave to maybe favour other players coming into the team, because then the squad depth will be much greater, and then he's not going to be given even more opportunities. If he's not given opportunities now, when the squad is this thin, then I don't think there's any hope, unfortunately. I don't think so. It's really sad. Very, very sad because, like I said before earlier in the video, he's super, super talented. This kid, we saw him at Turkey in the Euros, how he made an impact really across the whole tournament. And in glimpses, when we see him coming on as a substitute, he does the same thing. You know what? He's very direct. He runs directly at the defense, can dribble past, 2-3 man, and, just use his trickery and everything in his book of tricks to actually make a very, very good impact in a match. And he does that. But when he starts, he doesn't have that same impact. So maybe that's what Ancelotti's saying. I don't really know, obviously, where Ancelotti wants to guide his team if he does stay for another 4 years, but he needs to look at the younger talent coming through. He needs to, like he has faith in Asensio to start as centre-back, but he needs to have, the talent coming through, in the ranks at a younger age, for example, from Castilla or from, for example, a progressive team that likes to showcase younger talents in, for example, Brazil or, for example, anywhere in Europe or whatever. And then that is where Real Madrid should look towards the future. And we saw the development of Vini. We saw the development of Rodrigo. We didn't actually have the chance, obviously, to have Mbappe at a younger age, but we saw him at Monaco to PSG and now Real Madrid. So these are the kind of the players that you can see in the future can actually, be very good. And just look. I'm going to give you a player for example. Look at Pedri for Barcelona. Exactly that. Yeah, they recruited him very young age from Las Palmas to Barcelona. And look what he's done. He's probably one of the best midfielders in the world. So Arda Güler can do exactly the same thing, but we have very senior players. We have Modric, who eventually will phase out. And I've been hearing talks to Ancelotti, he still wants to extend his contract even more because Modric is just timeless. He's like, he's like a fine wine. I've said it all the time. But yeah, just going back to Arda Güler, obviously he cannot replace Modric. He can't play in a deeper position than attacking 10 or on the right wing. I don't think he favours that. It doesn't suit him. He needs to just literally be the person just behind the front three and create the opportunities for them. That's what he needs to do, because then we'll see a full player develop with the team and then get used to the team. That's what he needs to do. You can't just give him one match. You need to give him 3-4 matches. Look at Mbappe, like I said. Give him 3-4 matches to gel with Vini, to know the runs that Mbappe will make, to know how Rodrigo will either come short or go long, or just try and, do great link-up play with you. That's where Real Madrid need to be. And we saw Mbappe and Vini against Girona, their link-up play, and how that's improved over time. That's what Arda Güler needs to be gifted. If he's not that, then you know what? It's all on Ancelotti, unfortunately. It's all on him. Because if Arda Güler feels maybe disheartened that he's not been given opportunities to start, then yeah, that's on him. And maybe it just puts a downer on the players' mental ability to perform or emotional ability to perform. And because he's young, he's going to get emotional, of course, as a player when he's starting or when he's not starting or what's happening there, or waiting for the team sheet and realizing, yo, you're not on it. That's what's happening. And you know what? He's just holding bench. Very, very sad, unfortunately. Very, very sad. But guys, I don't know what you think about it. Let me know in the comments below about Arda Güler. It's very... If the sources are correct, then you know what? That's what's going to happen eventually, because Brahim is favoured with Ancelotti and Arda Güler isn't, especially in the attacking areas. We know that already. So, guys, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time on another video of me basically ending the streams. That's it, pretty much, guys. Take care, and just last for Arda Güler, I hope he doesn't go. I hope he doesn't go. Let's just see him try and develop in the team and see what's best. Anyway, guys, take care, and we'll see you next time. A la Madrid y nada más.